Tomorrow marks 3 years since the killing of Brian Terry, the Border Patrol agent whose death kicked off the Fast and Furious scandal, the gun-running operation that went so terribly wrong. William LaJeunesse on whether the family is any closer to answers today in L.A. William, good morning.
We know, Bill, this was not a botched investigation by rogue agents. There was no plan to catch criminals or stop guns. What we don't know is how many died because of the scandal or what top officials really knew.
3 years have gone by, and we still wonder why.
From a death in the desert to contempt hearings on Capitol Hill, 3 years after Border Patrol agent Brian Terry died, the family still has questions.
We know who in ATF and U.S. Attorney's Office were found negligent in putting this operation into place that resulted in the death of Brian Terry, but we still don't know why.
Terry's murder prompted ATF agent John Dodson to blow the whistle on a government-approved operation that allowed thousands of guns into Mexico, where they killed countless innocent victims.
Mr. Attorney General, I didn't ask you a question.
Congress also still wants answers.
We don't know why we were lied to by Department of Justice and why for 10 months they continued to push a false story about not letting guns walk.
Attorney General Eric Holder was held in contempt, and the House sued to obtain what it believes are incriminating documents that show who knew what about the operation.
I'm particularly disappointed with this president because President Obama himself asserted a privilege not to allow documents that show false statements and cover-up to Congress to be revealed.
The Terry family is appealing a ruling that it cannot sue the federal government. No one was ever fired or lost their pension, though an agent did lose his life.
We'll go to bed with another prayer that no other American law enforcement officer will lose his life like Brian did because of the guns of Operation Fast and Furious.
So the big fight now involves emails and correspondence subpoenaed by the House that the White House claims executive privilege. The Department of Justice may be forced to produce a log of those withheld documents, Bill, or could appeal such a decision. That is where we are today.
Wow. Thank you, William. William LaJeunesse live in Los Angeles, and more to come on that. 3 years now down the road. Martha.